Hey baby, I just want to film those beautiful leaves. In case no one has noticed, it is official, Cindy. Autumn is here.
The moment you're just waiting for the sun, even a lapse of its absence is no fun.
I still remembered how things were pre-corona time. It was only just a few months ago, yet a world away.
It'll last forever, don't you worry. No one's being clever. There's not much to think through, unless it is you don't really think that's true. Have you seen that moon? No. But really, have you really? Have you thought this through? That there's nothing quite like morning light. The morning light. The morning light. The morning light.
Oh God, it's coming again. Oh no.
Excuse me if you call me off guard. Don't you worry, I've been in from the start. I just got distracted. No time to practice. No need to rush on the finishing touch. Maybe just excuse that person who's a little bit much. There's not much to it. Still people can't seem to do it. Have you seen that moon? No. But really, have you really? Have you thought
There's nothing quite like a carefree Aussie summer. And then the big Rona hits. This park is normally full of people, and it's one person, very empty here. It's scary to look at this. Well, I've never been this comfortable talking while filming in public. This is weird. In March, my office is closed. We were all asked to work from home. I have been quarantining at home for almost 2 months now. Today is the first day I'm back to the office to quickly do some work since we closed the office over a month ago. The rocks! So beautiful without that many people. I've been working in the rocks for the past 10 years. I've never seen this place being this quiet. What's going on here? It's the same person for this painting or for this art. Well, I never knew. Used to have a lot of people stay here having a cigarette break. Now it's no one. That moment, my friend, suddenly hits me that the season has changed. I finished what I have to do in the office around 4 p.m. Then I thought I'd take a quick walk in the city and run some errands.
I see it in the glass, you're getting low. I can sense that you don't care, you're not my partner. For what it's worth, baby.
In Sydney, we call the CBD metropolitan area the city. I like to use this building, Queen Victoria Building, as a landmark for the center of the city.
And I know that we are no longer friends now. 'Cause the thought of you, baby, it makes me sick.
It's only 5 p.m. It's used to be crowded with after-work commuters, tourists, and shoppers. But now it feels like a midnight. Actually, midnight Saturday night is usually busier than this. This feels weird.
You were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong. And I feel so gone. Not for long, not for long, not for long.
Good morning. Today is reserved for family times. I think Scott and I will be driving for an hour to Scott's parents' place. We're gonna spend 2 days there. I think the plan is Scott will be doing something with his dad, and then I think I'll be going out with Scott's mom and his sister, and to take a walk with his sister's 2 dogs as well. And then after that, we're taking Scott's niece to her dentist appointment. Yeah, basically just spend some time with the family and, dad and mom, family elderly, family kids, and family pets, and the whole package. Chloe! Hello, Chloe. Hello. Oh, you look warm. Aww. It's nice out there. It's very, very warm. You're happy.
Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise on a boat. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again.
Go, 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 go.
If I could take you up in paradise
Oh, good job.
if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Hello, hello again. We'll meet again.
No idea. Yes. Oh, cool. No. Almost very good walk. Do the thing again. Oh, thank you. You had a dog called Bluey. Yeah, I Scott Scott told me about Bluey. To the point, every time we see a blue car, he still calls that car Bluey. Okay, another beautiful ladies there. Couldn't feel it.
Got it?
Yeah. Today I'm running on the military-style tight schedule, getting out of the house at 0800 to send Miffy for repair in Macquarie Shopping Centre. It's a 30 minutes drive from home to the shopping centre. I will spend an hour there, enough time for a quick bubble tea stop. Hi everyone, I am Shirley. I'm a bubble tea holic. While we're at the shopping center, Scott wants to check out Aldi for a Wednesday special buy. It was not on my schedule, but things you gotta do for a relationship to work. Sure we don't need a trumpet? This place sells the most random shit. While I'm there, I spend 5 minutes reading a children's book on jealousy in a one-leg yoga stand position. So therapeutical. So I have taken care of both my mental health and my physical health in just 5 minutes. Talking about multitasking. We're leaving there at 10:35 for Penrith, where Scott's parents live. On our way there, Scott took me to a really beautiful place and we spotted kangaroos. Believe it or not, kangaroos are very difficult to see if you live a Sydney suburban life. Said a quick hi to the family pets before we headed to yet another shopping center at 1200. Went to RTA for license renewal, then to maximize productivity, Scott and I have to separate for different tasks. He goes to have our car repaired, while I'm staying at the shopping center and talking to 3 different banks to have a realistic idea on my mortgage. For a quick lunch on the go, I chose to have the good old KFC. Finger licking good. Like a great troop that we are, we both finished our tasks a bit earlier. By the time we regrouped, one of the agents called and said we can arrange the inspection now if we want, so around 1600, we're driving back to the city direction. Absolutely love the place, but we absolutely can't afford it. We're finally back home at 2000. I'm so tired, I could just sit here forever in these pants. Morning, people. As you can see, I'm not in a very presentable state at the moment. I'm not getting out of the house even you pay me pants. I have no makeup on and I haven't done my hair. Probably need a shower or 2. I have been really busy and stressed out the past few days. Maybe it's the time of the month. Maybe it's the weather. It has been raining. And maybe it's just a complete lack of structure of my day in general. I feel when I went into quarantine in April, I had a laser focus on how to remain safe for the whole April.
See you in May.
Bye bye. Bye, wombat. Bye, koala and the baby. Social distancing, not supposed to stay together. Bye. I clean my house pretty regularly. I don't go out pretty much at all, apart from having grocery shopping. I get to work from home, so that helps as well. I prioritize my mental health and physical health. I have a very good structure of the day. I'm suddenly gifted with time. The actual time I get to control how I spend and what I prioritize. And it might be a little bit insensitive to some people, but staying in quarantine time really helps me stay on top of a lot of things. I guess it's just the overall control over who I talk to, what information I choose to hear, what message I reply, what phone call I take. I don't watch news as much. There's too much political games, and I limit my social media. For the first time in a long time, I get a complete control over that. But now with the restriction being lifted, all of a sudden we have to learn to adapt this new norm, and no one knows how to do this. I mean, I guess it's a lot easier to comprehend that it's a quarantine time, we really should stay at home not to spread the virus. Getting out of it, it's more difficult because there's no clear structure how to return to normal, and everybody's situation is different. For me personally, it's more stressful than quarantine at home. For one thing, we haven't completely gone back to work. I don't even know if I will still have a job in July. To be fair, it's not my company's fault. Even though we are all working from home at the moment, we have regular meetings and different social media platform where we can get in touch, and everybody in the office are so supportive as far as how certain our future is. I think my company has been as transparent as it can. It's just there has always been this nagging feeling or low-key anxiety on if I will still have a job after this whole thing. And then I know that's the same case for a lot of people during this time. Now the retailers and restaurants are opened, and then all of a sudden shopping centers are a lot busier than before. But at the same time, social distancing still applies, and then you're like, how does that work? You know, we really worry about the second wave of the pandemic. We don't know when the interstate traveling will be resumed. Before the quarantine time, I did have planned to have a month of van life, and then that's out of the window. But then we don't really know if we should come back to the plan, because now I don't have to go back to work full time. So maybe it's time to do that. But then at the same time, I'm not very sure if I should spend a couple of 10,000 or even 20,000 to get a new van, because I don't know what my financial situation will be after the pandemic. I don't know if I mentioned, actually are looking for a new apartment. Well, it's a long story, but I just thought it would be time to utilize a low interest rate and to maybe either get a bigger apartment, or I try to rent my current apartment out to get some income, and then to pay off the new loan I'll be getting on the new apartment. So there has been a few ideas there, but nothing's concrete. I've been talking to my loan agent, I've been talking to bank, phone calls from real estate agent, thinking about which area I want to move to. Should I rent? Should I sell? Should I buy? Should I not do anything at all? There's just so many ideas up in the air, and then I don't seem to be able to fixate on one good plan that will promise a bright future. I haven't been able to sleep well either. I just keep having this dream I'm talking to this real estate agent or going to open houses. It's just non-stop, and I don't seem to be able to switch my brain off. I wake up every day at 7 o'clock. Well, I am arguably not a morning person, so getting up at 7 is just like very early for me. Yeah, I'm just really tired. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm aware how ungrateful I might sound to some people. I get that at this stage, there are people who struggle with their health, and then there's people struggle with their money, and then I'm talking about being busy and buying a new place. But this is my current situation. So today I made a decision. I am not going out. I am not gonna do anything at all. I am not gonna keep staying on realestate.com.au to check any houses. I don't want to talk about money. I don't want to talk about numbers. I don't want to talk to people from work. I'm just gonna completely switch off. I'm not gonna wear makeup. I'm not gonna do my hair. I'm just gonna relax. I think at the moment this is something I really need. First impression. Today, I'm watching Scott teaching his niece a very critical set of skills that we should all pass down to the next generation that growing up in the digital age. Tree climbing. Yeah, you probably have to put. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's it.
Good
Yeah,
job.
Exactly. There you go. Keep going. Pull yourself up. Bingo.
Oh, I got a crab in my back.
Now you just have to get the rest of the family up on the tree. Funny, I never noticed how beautiful autumn is in Sydney. Maybe because I've always lived close to the CBD. Maybe because the typical Sydney landscape doesn't have your typical autumn hue.
The moment you're just waiting for the sun.
And maybe because for the past 10 years, I've never given myself the permission to stop and witness the season change. It has always been some chasing, a new degree to complete for a better job, a new place to live, a new progression with the company to strive for, always new boxes to tick, new milestones to achieve.
Unless it is, you don't really think that's true.
So I guess this is my new normal, living in uncertainty. And whatever that means to you, there's always something to hope for. And if we're lucky, maybe something more beautiful, just a season away.
The morning light. The morning light.